Hello everybody, this is YouTube user TechnoGeek and Hellblaze Cafe user TechnoGeek and Rooster Teeth user CD-Round1019, and I would like to personally welcome you to watching my first ever video review for a video game. So today I will be reviewing Sonic Unleashed for the Wii, and as an added bonus after my review I will show a run of one of the levels in Sonic Unleashed played by me. All video game footage is recorded directly from my Wii, so get ready and we're going to begin. Now, Sonic Unleashed has multiple ways to play the game, and the preferred method of playing is the Wiimote and Nunchuck combination. Or you can play with a GameCube controller, or you can play as my favorite, the classic controller. The special run that I will be doing later is a day stage, as the night stage can get rather tedious. So, without any further ado, here we go. So, I'm going to start my review the way I always do. So, what do we know about graphics? Well, everything seems to look okay for Wii graphics. I mean, look at this. This isn't so bad. You know, it's not that sketchy, but it does get a little hard to look at sometimes. Now, what exactly do I mean by that? Well, take a look at this while I proceed to say this. Sonic the Werehog. Woo! Okay, I apologize for saying that. That was kind of bad. But anyway, did you see how Sonic looked just then? Well, you know, this is kind of what the Wii does, you know, and while it is getting better, it's still a little difficult to keep looking at. But the cutscenes are just as fun to watch as ever. When you're not on the nighttime part of the game, like this one is here, the colors are nice and vibrant and beautiful and great to look at. And again, the cutscenes are just fun to watch as ever. But I know you. I know what you really want. You want to know what it looks like in-game. Well, just take a look at this. It's great. It's got a very stable frame rate, which I always like. I don't like seeing frames skipping while I'm playing games. So this is great. While sometimes it may look a little sketchy, the game just keeps on going. And it's great. Everything's vibrant and beautiful, and Sonic's still just as speedy as ever. Now, I'll admit, it's not as fast as the Hedgehog engine on the PS3 and Xbox 360 versions. But the way the Wii does this is it gives Sonic his speed while still maintaining the player's ability to focus and make sure what's going on, which I rather enjoy. So based on what I've seen from the other versions of the game, it looks, I'll admit that it looks better on other consoles, but I just love the way it looks here. Also, please take note that what you're seeing on YouTube might differ quite a lot than what I'm seeing on my computer as I'm putting this review together. Everything looks great here, but with YouTube being the way it is, it can dumb down the quality. And I love the way that I'm just hurting myself while I'm running this level. But all in all, I love the graphics on this game. It's just like an enhanced version of Sonic and the Secret Rings, and I think I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. And in the press for time, for YouTube time, I'm going to move on to audio now. So for audio, I'll start by saying this. I hope you like music that sounds like this. Now you can't honestly tell me that you didn't somewhat enjoy that. The music's great to listen to. It's jazzed up a little bit, or funked up, whatever term you want to use. All the levels sound great, and the mixtures of sounds, audio, and Sonic's voice make for a very entertaining game time. You know what? Just listen to this. So what you have been witnessing so far throughout the graphics and audio sections of this review was gameplay from the day stages. So while I'm in the gameplay part of this review, I'm going to be showing you some footage of the nighttime stages. So what you're watching right now is the first nighttime level in the game, and what you were just witnessing was me playing as Sonic the Werehog and beating the crap out of some weak enemies. Now, this is how the nighttime stages are like. It makes Sonic, when Sonic's the Werehog, he's a little bit slower. Not exactly what you would call slow and lethargic, but definitely slower. And a few tips for the nighttime stages. Keep dashing. Run into breakable items as you will gain force, which you'll figure out what that is if you ever play the game. And look for items. Just look for items. That's it. Controls in this game are not at all hard to master unless you're very bad at playing a video game, which I highly doubt you are, because if you were, I'm not entirely sure you would be watching this review. But they're very easy to get a hold of, and again, please note that I am using the classic controller, so I don't know what it's like playing with the Nunchuck and Wiimote. But all in all, very fun to play, not hard to grasp at all, and I think this gives us a good taste at what we users are to expect for the release of Sonic and the Black Knight next year. There's not a whole lot more I can say on this point. Everything that should be covered in the gameplay section has pretty much been shown by all the previous footage I've shown so far. So if you want to know anything else that I haven't talked about, then your best bet right now is to just keep watching the footage. If I could dock points for anything in this game right now, it'd be the fact that there's probably about 3 times as many Werehog stages as Sonic Day running stages. And like I've said before, these nighttime stages can get rather tedious, and a lot of times you'll be hoping to see a sun door so you'll be able to do running stages again. But I can't blame Sega for wanting to try something new like this. It's very interesting concept, and it's actually pretty fun to play. So all in all, I give the gameplay a 9 out of 10. And so this ends the review, and I give the game an overall score of 9 out of 10. Very fun to play, and yet there's still some room for improvement. So thank you for watching, and before I leave, here is the run of Act 2 of the first stage of the game as promised. Enjoy! Good night.